Previously on the Dice Girls.
I don't know what happened.
We need to find Wolfric.
We need to go talk to the old people to find out where they think he would have gone.
Triggus, that's actually not a bad idea. Well, is everything okay?
We lost Wolfric.
Maybe we should go inside.
Maybe we should form some sort of search party, Crimson. It's getting late. I'm going to form a search party first thing in the morning. With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls.
Kai, make it stop.
You're all sleeping, and Kai, in the middle of the night, something, really strange happens. You're not sure if you're sleeping or if you're awake, but you hear, quiet voices, and you hear a female voice, and it says, "Is this how we do it? Is this the right one?" And you hear a male voice respond, It has to be her. The orc is protected by Bahamut, and Triggus has some sort of block. I can't get in. And you hear a short silence and then a sniffle. And the male voice says, "Don't go getting all emotional on me, Sadie. We don't have time. Say what you need and get out. If we stay in too long, one of the nightmares will get out." And you hear Sadie's voice say, "Bring the gemstones to the Cosmore Forest."
Oh.
And then you don't hear anything else. After the voices stop, you start to drift back to sleep. And then you hear a rustling noise in your room.
Oh, it's about to go down.
What do you do?
I feel like she'd be on alert. Her eyes would snap open and she'd look around.
You don't have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision.
But your roommate does.
My roommate's asleep.
Uh-huh.
You hear rustling, and you smell a sulfurous smell. And you think you see the shadows moving. And then the shadows kind of take a form. It's kind of like a demon. It has long pointy ears, big horns, huge shadowy wings, long limbs with long fingers. And it kind of seems to be floating there. Yeah, and there is basically a shadow demon in your room. And I'm gonna have you roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
Oh, that looks like a single digit from here.
That's a 9.
Plus I think it's your initiative bonus?
Yeah, above your hit points. Of which there are a few.
4. 13.
Oh, you gained your hit points back. You slept.
Oh.
That's why you slept.
Oh, okay.
Kai, what was your initiative?
13.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets the first action.
Uh-oh.
I will tell you as a free action, if you would like to, wake up some people, you can totally do that.
Right. I'm just gonna start yelling. Triggus! Rhakna! Help me!
What is it, Kai? What is that? Rhakna! And I'm pounding on the wall. Rhakna, help us, Shadow! Crazy, scary Shadow!
Triggus, also roll for initiative.
13. Minus 2.
So
11.
And then, Rhakna, I'm going to have you roll for initiative, but we're going to skip your first turn and say that's how long it takes you to get into the room.
Okay.
Assuming you wake up and join them.
Do I get to decide if I wake up and join them, or is that something I have to roll for? Is that something that...
We'll say you heard Triggus.
Okay.
Your actions after that are up to you.
We share the wall, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's banging on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That was a very bad roll. That was 8 plus 1 for my initiative.
That actually works because you go last anyway. Okay, cool. So, this is a pretty scary looking demon.
Cool.
It's made out of shadows.
Yikes.
Yes. And Kai, it lunges at you with its claws
Oh god.
and tries to swipe at you.
Oh god.
Does a 10 hit?
No.
It swipes at you and misses. You sound so relieved.
Yeah.
And it swipes at you and misses and growls, and the sulfurous odor grows stronger. And Kai, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take out my short sword.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing. What do I add?
For your short sword, are you proficient with it? It's been a minute since we've done combat, guys.
Yes, I am proficient.
So you add your proficiency bonus,
Okay.
and then I believe with a short sword you add your strength modifier.
Alright. So, altogether, that's a 6.
Oh, no.
So you swing at him with your short sword, and you do not hit.
I'm still a little bit groggy.
Fair. It's Triggus' turn.
Can I cast Cloud of Daggers? Is there enough room? I need a 5-foot cube.
Yeah, you're in a manor. This is a nice
Right.
bedroom.
Okay. I cast Cloud of... Wait. Can I... Before I do that, can I give her Bardic Inspiration for her next turn? Or does that take a turn?
I think Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action, which means you can do both.
Okay, Kai. I'm giving you Bardic Inspiration because you have the strength and the stamina to defeat this vile creature. And I just squeeze her bicep or something.
Okay, thanks, Triggus. Now please do something about the
Cloud of
demon.
Daggers. Cloud of Daggers coming at you there, Shadow Demon.
So I know what it does.
Are you letting him know before it?
Yes. Don't listen to that. That's a secret.
It looks pretty awesome. You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube that's 5 feet on each side. So this creature is going to take some...
4d4 slashing damage.
I see that.
Oh, damage.
He's going to take 4d4.
Okay. 4.
Okay. Nice.
1. 4. 4.
So 3 4s and a 1.
Yeah.
So 13. Yeah, your daggers like swirl around him and they start slashing at him, and he is definitely taking some damage. And Rhakna, it is your turn.
I pick up my weapons because I can hear Triggus pounding on the wall, screaming my name. Kind of alerts me to something. So,
Yeah.
pick up my weapons. I run into the next room. For my action, I would like to cast Divine Favor.
Ooh, what is this that you speak of?
Nobody can see us, but we all look very impressed right now. What is Divine Favor?
New one.
This is a new one for you.
My weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on hit.
That's real good.
Um,
You get the feeling he's vulnerable to radiant damage as a demon.
cool. Just guessing on my way through the door, so. Yeah, and I'm close enough to attack. I'm gonna attack. It's been a minute.
What are you attacking with?
My axe. My primary axe.
I'm trying to determine if you can hit him without entering the cloud of daggers.
Ooh. How much damage would I take if I entered the cloud of daggers?
4d4.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could throw it at him.
I could.
It's just a one-handed axe.
Absolutely could.
Yep,
Yeah.
and I've got a spare. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my axe at him.
Okay, roll me your attack, the d20, and then add your strength modifier.
Woo! That's a single digit.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. I'll take it.
The highest single digit.
A 9 plus 3 plus 2, so 14.
You do hit him with your...
Wonderful.
You hit him with your axe.
I take a defensive stance.
Okay, well, hang on a second. You throw your axe. You hit him. You need to roll for damage.
I do damage stuff. Okay.
It is 1d8. It is slashing damage, which he has resistance to. So, roll your d8 and then cut it in half.
4, so 2.
Okay.
And then my divine favor, an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit. So
So roll your d4 and double it.
3. 6. So 8 damage?
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. So, Rhakna, this looks pretty awesome. Rhakna bursts into the room. She bursts in her pajamas, wielding a battle axe, and flings it. She doesn't even look, guys. She just flings it right at this guy, this big old shadow demon in this cloud of daggers. It looks so cool. She does hit him. It kind of like, it hits him, and then it kind of like falls off. Like it doesn't do as much damage as you thought it might. But then when it hits the ground, this radiant light comes shining from it, and he like shields his eyes and shrinks. Like it, you can tell that hurt a lot. It looks really cool.
Cool.
So it's now the demon's turn, and he is starting his turn in this cloud of daggers. So Kim, I'm going to need you to roll 4 more d4s of damage that he's taking.
Okay. 4.
Oh my god.
Oh, bananas.
A loaded D4.
4.
Oh my god! Triggus, the MVP!
Right?
3.
4.
4!
What the what? That's 15
I want to use that die from now on.
15 damage.
Oh my god.
Holy bananas. He starts his turn in this cloud of daggers, and they are relentless. It looks pretty bad. He's normally immune to slashing, piercing damage, but they're magical daggers because they were conjured by a spell, so he's not immune to it or not resistant to it. It looks really cool.
Just this cube of daggers just going off.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. This cube of daggers is...
it's kind of like a car wash, but it's knives.
Right. Working at the knife wash. Whoa. He's definitely going to use his movement to exit this cloud of daggers. He hates it. He doesn't quite have feet. He's kind of floating in the air and kind of like tapers off almost like a spirit or a ghost.
My mind went genie.
Yeah, or a genie. Yeah. And he is going to head to Triggus, who conjured this evil cloud of daggers, and he's going to swipe at you with his claws. So, does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
Wowza.
Let's see.
Ouch.
Don't do it for a whole lot, though.
Triggus, you're going to take 10 psychic damage.
Oh.
Does that mean I'm, like, real confused?
I don't think it specifically means anything, like...
It's just damage.
Yeah. Like, if you were resistant to psychic damage or something like that, then you'd take half.
Okay.
So, but yeah, he swipes at you with his claws, and it's a weird sensation because you expect to feel the physical pain of claws swiping at you, but instead his claws kind of go right through you, and it's this weird, you hear this like screaming noise in your head, and you take this 10 damage.
Turn it off. Make it stop. There's noise in my head and I hurt.
Let's just kill him and see if it goes away.
And it's Kai's turn.
Swing my short sword at him. I don't have any spells or anything. It's a 6 again.
Oh, no.
You miss.
Thank you for telling me.
Sorry. And it's Triggus' turn.
I have a vial of acid. Is there a way for me to know if that would hurt him, or do you just kind of have to wing it?
I don't know that Triggus has knowledge on what kind of damage resistances a demon has.
A shadow demon.
A shadow demon. I don't know if Triggus would know that.
I just don't.
I'm going to be a nice DM and tell you that he's resistant to acid damage.
Okay, so how about garlic? Because I have some garlic. Okay, okay.
Garlic.
Where did you get garlic?
Right down there at the bottom of the page. I don't know where it came from, but I have garlic. So what I like to do is I would like to take my longsword, if there's enough room, and I'd like to rub garlic on it and then hit him really hard. Because he's a demon, and demons maybe don't like garlic.
Vampires don't like garlic.
Maybe he's a vampire. We don't know. We haven't been given concrete information. Or maybe he just really doesn't like the smell and he'll leave.
Yeah, he could be allergic.
Yes. Is he allergic to garlic, DM? Let's do that.
I want you to describe what it looks like for Triggus.
Seriously.
Tell me what this looks like, please.
Well, first I peel the clove. Okay, so I take the clove and then I rub it on the sword and I form the words like, demon damage. and then I heft it over my head and then I swing at him and hit him.
I like this.
You're gonna have to roll for that.
Roll me your attack.
Is that a 20?
Yeah, D20.
Okay.
And then your longsword, are you proficient in it, I would guess?
Yes.
Okay.
It's on my... Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So your D20 plus proficiency bonus plus strength modifier.
Okay, let's just do one at a time.
Okay. Yep.
A 15.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus proficiency.
Plus 2.
So 17.
Plus 1.
18. You definitely hit this demon.
Okay.
With your garlic longsword. For your garlic longsword, I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration. Because that's amazing.
Yay.
And I remember inspiration is a thing.
I forgot that he gave me bardic inspiration, so I couldn't use that.
Oh.
You still have it though.
Yeah.
It lasts for like 10 minutes, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
Yeah. You can use your inspiration to give you advantage on an attack, a saving throw, ability check roll.
Okay.
So you can't use it like right this second,
Okay.
but you do have 1 point of inspiration.
Sweet.
Yes, so you definitely get inspiration on this. Your attack definitely hits. And so for a long sword, do you have written down?
1d8.
Okay. So he is, do you know what type of damage it is? Probably slashing.
I didn't write that part down.
Okay, it is slashing, which he is resistant to, so you're going to cut it in half.
Okay, so
So roll
the
your
d8.
D8 and cut it in half.
4, so 2.
So 2. Still, that was really cool looking.
Yeah.
Okay, that was your action. Would you like to take any bonus actions or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to... I couldn't do a spell, right? Because that's not a bonus action.
Right.
Can you give me an idea of a bonus action?
Giving someone bardic inspiration is a bonus action.
I already gave her.
So you can
So
give
can
it
I give it to Ashley?
Mm-hmm.
Rhakna, take my hand quickly.
Sure.
Thank you for doing it in real life. You are a glorious warrior, and we need you to kill this guy, so please save us. That's
Okay.
bardic inspiration.
You feel suddenly inspired.
I'm gonna kick some butt.
Yeah.
It's your turn, Rhakna.
Cool. Well, I thought I was on the other side of the room, but I guess I'm not. But I assume I can still use my 30 feet of movement to, pick up my other axe off the ground. I want to dual wield my axes and swing both of them at him at the same time.
Okay. Rhakna, your axe is kind of at the bottom of this cloud of daggers.
That sounds ouchy.
Sounds a little ouchy.
You know what's funny is that I should have thrown one of my 3 javelins instead.
Oh.
But, heat of the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use your javelin to get the
To
axe
reach
out of
into
the daggers.
You know what? I like that.
do I have time for that? Can I still attack if I do that?
Yes.
I am
Because I like it.
I am 100% using my javelin to reach into the cloud of daggers to scrape my axe across the ground so I can reach and grab it. So I can hold 2 axes so I can run and swing them both at a shadow demon.
That is the coolest sentence. When your javelin enters the cloud of daggers, they like ting 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 ting. And yeah, you do have now both of your axes.
Sweet.
You're gonna roll 2 attacks to see if they both hit.
Okay. So attack.
And you do add your strength to both of these rolls.
Okay.
You just don't add your strength to the damage.
Do I add my proficiency to these rolls?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's an 11 plus strength and proficiency, right? So 16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that one hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm already
Roll
halfway
your
there.
second attack.
That's a 2. That's a 2 plus 5 plus Bardic Inspiration.
If you'd like to use your Bardic Inspiration, you can. You currently have 7.
I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna be hitting with 1 axe, I think.
Okay, yep.
Okay,
So you hit with 1. So roll your damage for that, and then cut it in half.
Okay. So that's a 4, so another 2.
But then
my divine... divine favor,
yes.
which is 3 times 2, so it's 8 damage again.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
All right. He's going to lunge towards Rhakna with his claws out and attempt to swipe at you. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
So, he swipes at you with his claws, and you're going to take 11 psychic damage.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
It's the same thing that you saw happen to Triggus, where you expected something physical to happen when he got you with his claws, but you just feel this chilling sensation as his long fingernails swipe right through you, and you hear this terrible screaming noise in your head. And the sulfur smell gets a little stronger.
Hey Dicelings, it's Becca, your Dice Girls DM. I hope you're enjoying episode 45 of the Dice Girls. These girls are having a blast. They constantly find ways to keep me on my toes. I think that is clear by listening to this episode. It will be more clear even in the next couple of episodes as well. I've got just 2 announcements today. The first one is an announcement about me being on this new fall season over at the Greyhawk channel, their Twitch channel. I have joined Dreadwood Fairy Tales, which is DM'd by Mike Gorgoni. We have a couple of amazing players, Elliot and Paige, and I are also I'm also playing. My character is so much fun to play. I love gnomes. I love druids. So I'm a gnome druid. If you missed out on this most recent episode, my character Lulu summoned exactly 184 ravens to pluck some mollusks off of a lake troll. And it was hilarious and awesome. And we're just having a whole bunch of fun over there. Dreadwood Fairy Tales is on the Greyhawk channel, twitch.tv/the Greyhawk channel. It's every Saturday morning from noon to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which if you're in my neck of the woods, that's 9 a.m. till noon. That's Pacific time. So check it out. We're having a lot of fun. The other thing I wanted to mention that is upcoming is the Charities and Champions event. So the Charities and Champions event is an Extra Life for Kids charity raising event that the Real Women of Gaming put on every single year to raise money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. They are running a 12-hour straight live stream of different Dungeons and Dragons games, and then on the side, not live on the stream, there's going to be one-shots DM'd by I'm going to be one of the DMs, which is why part of the reason I'm announcing it. It's a great cause. I'm going to be one of the DMs. They have DMs from some other podcasts that you probably have heard of and love because they're fantastic. It's just an all-around fantastic event. If you want to find out more information, you can search the hashtag Charities and Champions on Twitter, and you'll find all the information you need, including a donation link, ways that you can get in on one of the games that's being DM'd by fun people, amazing people. So check it out. It is coming up on September 28th. It's going to go from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's going to be a lot of fun. That is called Charities and Champions. We want to say thanks to everyone who's tweeting about the show using our hashtag, the Dice Girls. We do in I think 2 episodes from now have a new NPC coming up, and then shortly after that we will have a handful more of fun and exciting new NPCs coming up. And if you want one of those NPCs to possibly be named after you, all you have to do is tweet about the show using that hashtag. Thanks to everyone who already does it. When you share our show with other people, it helps us grow, and it warms the cockles of our hearts. And we love you. We sincerely are having the time of our lives doing this, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you so much. I'm going to let you get back to the show. I'll talk to you next week.
Kai's turn.
I'm gonna use my short sword again. 16 plus stuff.
Yeah?
Proficiency.
It hits.
18.
It hits. You hit him. You hit him with your longsword,
It's 1d6 piercing.
which he is resistant to. So roll your d6 and then cut it in half.
3. So 1.5.
So 1. That's still okay. That's good. All right. So yeah, Kai swings with her short sword. Short sword? Long sword? Short sword. Kai swings with her short sword and she nicks him and he's not happy about it. He doesn't like it. He glares at you.
I stick my tongue out at him.
He sticks his demon tongue back at you. It's forked at the end.
Oh, no.
And now it's Triggus' turn.
Okay, I would like to scream at him. You are not welcome here. I want to move back and use my crossbow.
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
I move back and use my crossbow.
Okay. You can do that. I will tell you, if you leave his range, you're going to take, he's going to get an attack of opportunity against you, which means he gets to swing to try and hit you as you leave. Do you still want to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Let's live dangerously.
Yeah,
I have 12
I like-
hit points.
I like this Triggus. Ooh, I don't think he hits. Does a 9 hit you, Triggus?
No.
All right.
Whoa.
So you back up, and he swipes a claw at you as you're leaving, but you're too fast and he misses.
Okay.
And it's still your turn. So now
Okay.
you have your crossbow.
Yep.
And
I take
Tell
it
me what this
out.
looks like.
I take it out and I pull it back. I aim it and I say, "And I'm a crossbow guy." And then I let it fly.
So you pull out your hand crossbow, you shoot it at him. Roll me a d20 to see if you hit.
Oh, an 8.
Plus proficiency.
Plus proficiency. Plus
10.
dexterity.
11.
Would you like to use your inspiration?
Yes, please. A 12.
That actually is going to make the difference.
Oh, sweet.
Once you add your, proficiency bonus and all that jazz.
2 and 1.
12, 13, 14, 15.
Yep.
Oh, sweetness and
Yes.
light.
You hit him with your crossbow. Your hand crossbow. And
Because he's a crossbow guy.
you are a crossbow guy. It does 1d6 of damage.
Okay.
It's piercing, which he is resistant to, so roll it and then
Cute.
cut it in half.
3.
So 1.
Yeah.
1.5.
Can
And
the
add the
2.5s add up now?
0.5 to her 0.5, and then that's an extra point.
And that means Rhakna.
Rhakna, Rhakna, Rhakna.
Rhakna is going to growl, roar,
Ooh.
Would you like to simulate?
like that.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was better than I thought I was going to be.
Really good.
So she does that, and as she's just going to throw down one of her axes and swing with just one.
Yeah.
And it's going to hit.
Oh.
That's a 14 plus strength plus proficiency, right?
Yep.
So 19.
That definitely hits.
Cool. D8, right
Mm-hmm.
there. That's 3.
Chopped in half.
So 1
Wait,
point.
plus your
Plus my
strength.
strength.
Yep.
Also 3. 6.
So 6 chopped in half is 3.
Okay.
And then your radiant damage.
And then my radiant damage.
And I don't think you add a modifier to that, but you do double it.
4.
Sweet.
Holy bananas. Awesome. So,
It was the roar.
what is this? Yeah.
He
So-
takes psychic damage.
He's not doing great. You can see the edges of his shadow form are starting to kind of like wisp away a little bit. His horns maybe were shiny at first and now they're looking a little more dull. He's looking like pretty tired and rough. But it is his turn and he's
I take a defensive stance for my bonus action. You heard me say. Okay. That's the whole reason I got rid of one of my axes.
Yes. He's going to turn his attention back to Kai, and he's going to swing his
I
claws.
did 1 damage at him.
How
You were
how close is he?
You're all like really close to each other.
Does he have to take a step?
Yeah, he does.
Fantastic. Remember that defensive stance I took?
Yes.
Well, While in my defensive stance, I can make opportunity attacks without using my reaction, and I can use my reaction to make a melee attack against a creature that moves more than 5 feet while within your reach.
Holy bananas.
Okay, so he probably wouldn't move more than 5 feet, so I can't use my reaction, but I can use my opportunity attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you going to do for your opportunity attack?
I'm gonna yell something cool. Okay. Well, okay. So when he starts to turn away from me and go towards Kai,
Yes.
I yell, "Get back here!" And then I swing my axe.
Go for it. Roll your...
That's 11 plus 5.
That hits. So roll your damage.
So he gets so I'm like all heated up with my attack, and then I'm like, okay, then I rolled this thing, and then I rolled this thing. So 5 plus 5, right? So 10 cut in half.
Yep.
So 5 plus, because my minute's not up, 2 plus 2. So 9.
So 9 damage.
9 damage.
He's going to die.
Oh!
Tell me what it looks like.
I yelled a cool thing. And I slice, I pull the axe up above my shoulder with both hands, and I swing it up and over and downwards, like in a diagonal, yeah,
Yes.
in a diagonal without hitting my microphone, and the bright divine light just comes pouring out from his wound. And I think it looks like he got chopped in half, personally.
Nice. Nice. Kai and Triggus, you see this shadowy demon getting chopped in half by a brilliant, radiant ray of light emitting from Rhakna's axe.
I applaud.
That's my friend. That is my friend right there.
And he dissipates. And the three of you are left standing in Kai and Triggus' room after this very confusing encounter.
So that's what the nightmares look like.
Oh, we don't know that.
Yeah. Kai, would you like to explain what
Yes.
just happened to your friend?
Yeah. So, I heard Sadie.
What?
What do you mean you heard Satan?
I was drifting off to sleep, and I heard her say, I heard voices. It was her and a guy. I didn't recognize the male voice. They were worried that the nightmares might get them, and also she told me to go to the Cosmar forest with the gems.
Oh.
She told you to?
Yeah. They mentioned you two, but something about warding and something. I don't know. I was sleepy.
Kai might remember. They said that the orc was protected by Bahamut, and Triggus has some sort of block. They couldn't get in.
Okay, yeah, they mentioned that you were protected by Bahamut, so they couldn't speak to you, and you got some sort of block, Triggus, that they couldn't talk to you.
That's great news.
But so I'm assuming that after they left, the nightmare came in, because he was trying to...
They were in there too long.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Triggus wouldn't know that, but they'd said, don't stay in there too long or the
Right.
nightmare will get through, right?
Oh, okay. So they didn't leave that demon thing here for us. They didn't sick it on us.
No, it was probably an unintentional mistake.
So that was what Claire meant when she said that you will see Sadie in a place you never thought she could come to, which is like your head. That's amazing. You have a psychic link with Sadie?
I don't know if it was a psychic link, because I feel like they were actually there, right?
Wow.
Do I feel like they were actually there? I feel like they were actually there.
Wow.
Can you refresh my still sleepy mind on what exactly Claire told you about hearing Sadie?
Yeah, let me find it. Sadie will find me any place I never thought she could. What is that thing? Wrong about something beloved, something is alive,
Excellent,
Tell
thank
her
you.
she
Thank
was
you.
wrong about Wolfric.
both closer and farther away than she could ever know. Oh, was it protege? Protege? Was that the word that I can't read?
Yes, let me pull up my notes here. Sadie will find you in a place you thought she never could.
Right.
Tell her she's wrong about Wulfric.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her that her beloved protege is alive and both closer and farther away than she could know.
Okay, wrong about Wulfric is what I couldn't read.
So, do we know, or are we assuming that Wulfric is her protege? Or was that, did I just now come up with that? I don't know, I thought that...
That's what I thought.
Okay, yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I'd heard it before.
Okay.
I'm only asking because, Claire said that to you several times, all before she knew that I gave Wulfric the gems. So if he's the protege, then that's wrong, right? Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say? Okay.
Yeah.
We can't know. We just, where are we going?
Costco.
Great, let's go to Costco.
But Wulfric. Maybe we'll find him.
We'll find the answer to Wulfric.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the forest with the gems.
Is this a trap, guys?
No.
Maybe?
This is Sadie we're talking about.
No, because Claire told us that this was going to happen. She would have told us to beware if it was something bad. And she
didn't tell me that we'd have to go somewhere.
But she gave you a message to give to Sadie, which means we need to see her.
And maybe Sadie would know what happened to Wulfric.
Okay, maybe you just have to be in your defensive stance the whole time that we're there.
Maybe that was Wulfric
Gladly.
with Sadie.
I didn't recognize the voice. I've heard Wulfric speak.
Oh.
I know what he sounds like.
So, okay.
Maybe that's the protege. What time is it? I have some ouchies I have to heal. Also, we need a map. We
gotta sleep for another 8 hours.
Also, we need a map because what we were talking about going to the Walmart forest.
Walmart
forest.
Walmart and Costco.
Okay. We were talking about going to the Walmart forest, and now we're going to the Costco forest instead. They have a better deal there or something. I don't know.
We need to buy bulk.
Yeah, there's no Sam's forest, right? So we gotta go to the Costco forest.
The Cosmar forest. Really, but
Cosmar
I like
forest.
Costco. It's good.
The Cosmar. I called it the Triggus name, or are you saying I called it
Yes.
the Triggus? Okay.
Yes.
Probably in character. We maybe if one's on the way to the other, then we can 2 birds, 1 stone.
I mean, they're both forests, so hopefully they're close by.
And maybe we'll have a picnic.
Once this is all over, Triggus, we can have a picnic.
You promise?
Sure.
You heard it. I've been promised a picnic. I'm writing it in my journal.
Yeah, you know what? We can probably rest on the way. We need to find... Oh, wait, we can teleport.
I don't
We've
think
never
we
been
should
there
take
before.
a chance. Yeah,
No.
because we could take damage and then we could wind up in big trouble.
Could, die.
Does this mean we need our horses back?
I think so.
Does this mean we still get to ambush?
Do you still remember your plan? I don't remember it.
I don't-
Yeah, we don't want
I don't
her
remember.
to know.
I don't want your DM to know your plan.
No,
I don't want to know it either.
no.
Don't tell me.
I don't remember.
Rhakna
I
would
will
remember.
remind
Whatever
you
it is,
later.
Rhakna would remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe, did we write it down in the group chat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's where I'm gonna... I wrote it down. So I'm just gonna flip through that and check it out.
On our group
Get a
tablet
refresher.
Our group tablet?
A group, like a stone tablet,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We just
Yeah.
etched it in there.
Uh-huh.
Our secret
We
plan.
just pass it back and forth.
Yeah, we put our secret plan in stone.
It says Rhakna's secret plan on top in big letters
By Rhakna.
for Kai and Triggus' eyes only.
Well, let's go get our horses.
But what about Papa? We need to wake him up.
Oh my god, we almost left without telling your dad. Oh my god. We're the worst.
It's still pretty late in the night. You still feel like there's probably a couple more hours of sleep that could be had.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Yep.
Sleep.
Yep.
All right.
Night, guys.
Because then that would be
I'm gonna sleep in the same room as you now.
Okay.
Song of Rest. If you or any friendly creatures who hear you make a performance regain hit points by spending hit dice at the end of the short rest, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points. Can we do that?
Would that
Yes.
work?
Yes.
Would that go above our hit point total?
It depends on how many hit
Oh,
dice
yeah.
you decide to spend.
Oh,
I
'cause
didn't
short
lose
rest. Okay.
any.
Short rest.
I didn't lose any hit points.
Okay. Rhakna, how many hit dice would you like to spend at the end of this short rest?
Well, I took 11 points of damage, so how does that work?
So you get 1d10 for each paladin level you are. So you currently have 3d10 of hit dice that you
Ooh.
can spend.
Then it's expended until my next long rest?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna start with 1.
Okay. And Triggus, I think your hit dice are they 8s?
1d8.
1d8. So you can do the same. You can roll up to 3 1d8s. If you're performing your Song of Rest,
Yes.
for every one of those you roll, you also add a d6 to it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
That's what
Okay.
Song of Rest does. It gives you that bonus d6.
So when do I sing it?
You can
After?
sing it.
Sing it now.
Sing it now.
Sing it
Yeah. Sing it
Okay.
loud and proud.
Nope.
This is the Song of Rest, the healing song of Triggus.
By Triggus Gargana. Written and performed by Triggus Gargana.
Yes.
We had a scary adventure in our room with a shadow demon, but oh look, there's a cloud of daggers, and then Kai, I think she missed, but she tried really hard, and then here comes Rhakna through the door, she's throwing her axe, and look at it, it's amazing. Now we are resting and regaining hit points because the demon is dead.
Why did that remind me of that SNL skit with Kristen Wiig and
It's beautiful.
what's his name? Where they they wear the sweater vests and then they go on and they try to sing
Oh
the
my
song at
God,
the
yeah,
same
they
time.
try to-
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Okay,
Yes,
so-
Triggus, that was a gorgeous Song of Rest.
Thank
I'm
you.
extremely inspired by
Yes.
that, honestly. So, that's my D10, and I
Uh-huh.
rolled a 5,
Uh-huh.
and then I also roll a D6,
Yes.
right? 5.
So
Okay.
you've gained 10 hit points.
So I have 1 that I haven't regained. Do I use a whole nother hit dice on that? Or do I just walk around missing 1 hit point?
You do also have, don't you have like healing touch or something like
Oh,
that?
I do. Okay, I'm gonna boot myself on the nose for the last hit point.
I love it. All right, and Kim.
Okay. 1d8?
Mhm.
Okay. 1.
Oh no, and then you add a d6 because of your Song of Rest. It
Okay.
applies to you too.
2.
So you've gained back 3 hit
Okay.
points.
Alright.
Out of 12.
You still have 2 more hit dice to spend if you would like to spend them.
Yes. What do I do?
Roll your d8 again,
5.
and then a d6 because of your song.
Okay. 4.
So you've gained 9 more.
plus 3.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
that's
good.
Exactly what you need.
I'm
Nice.
good.
All right, so there you go.
Okay. What about you? Do you get...
She didn't take any damage, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
You didn't really
and
participate, huh?
What about
I
spells?
tried.
She did.
She did. Triggus, she did her very best.
Yeah.
I did 1 damage on him.
And you looked
Yes.
really scary doing it.
You
Yeah.
did a good
Kai.
job,
You
Kai.
did a good job.
Yeah. She received a very important message.
Yes, she did.
I stuck my tongue out at him.
Yeah.
That was cool.